All right, now that we've gone over an introduction to digital marketing, let's dive into another topic. That topic is branding, and this is just going to be an overview, guys. So let's get ready to unleash the power of branding, discover how businesses stand out in the crowd in a competitive market, and that is from eye-catching logos to killer brand strategies. We're going to explore some of the key elements that drive effective branding. Are you ready to take it to the next level? Because, guys, we're going to sit here, we're going to dive on in, all right? What is branding? In the world of branding, you're going to be creating a memorable identity for your business, one of the keys to standing out in the crowd. Think of it as a unique personality for your business, something that someone can really just latch on to, love, and remember. Or like creating a superhero's alter ego. It's going to come complete with a costume, a catchy slogan, and a powerful background story. And this is all done from logos to the colors to the brand stories. And we are going to go ahead and explore some of those elements and then go into detail later about creating a killer brand strategy. So let's make that business unforgettable. All right. So the importance of branding. Branding is extremely important and it plays a very pivotal role in the success of a business. Not only does it differentiate a company from its competitors, but it also builds a lasting impression among customers. By effectively establishing a unique and consistent brand, businesses can foster customer loyalty, drive sales, and ultimately increase their market share. A strong brand helps to create trust, credibility, and emotional connections with consumers by reinforcing their preference in a particular product or service. Think about Coca-Cola, think about Nike, think about Apple. These guys have consistent branding. They know exactly who they're talking to and when they're talking to them. They also have competitors such as Samsung, Pepsi, or with Apple, you have Samsung, with Coke, you have Pepsi, and you see them constantly competing in the market for the attention of the consumer. With that consistent branding, what you're going to see is people start to fall in line and follow. They're ready for the next product. They're looking forward to the next product. Whenever it's time to get a new product, they start with who it is that they most trust and have the credibility with and the emotional connection with, right? All those businesses do a great job at staying in front of the customer, utilizing things like email marketing, social media marketing, content marketing, etc., to foster those relationships by reinforcing that their preference is indeed with their particular brand. So the roles of branding and marketing is that branding is pretty much a profound impact on marketing decisions and overall the decision-making process of the customer. So a well-crafted brand can influence consumer perceptions, positioning a product or a service in a favorable light. It helps marketers to communicate the key attributes, values, and even the benefits of a brand by enabling them to create targeted marketing campaigns that resonate with a desired audience. It also helps consumers to navigate through a sea of choices, simplifying their purchase decisions by providing familiarity and trust. So think about going into the grocery store. When you go into the grocery store, you look for a particular item. It's maybe cheese, or it's maybe toilet paper, or a different style of laundry detergent, or even body soap. You are going to go to the particular brand that has resonated with you and provided you that trust and familiarity, right? Now, some people also look for things like pricing, quality, etc. And overall, your brand should be able to encompass those attributes and values. So either we're a low-cost, high-quality brand that offers and delivers consistency, etc. But each one of those things, that message is built into the branding framework of a particular product or service. So some elements of branding are going to be your logo, color schemes, taglines, brand personality. A logo serves as a visual representation of a company's identity. It does encapsulate the essence of the brand, conveying its core message, values, and personality. So the design, the color palette, and the symbolism of a logo will contribute to the overall recognition and memorability of a brand. Think Nike, think Under Armour, think Apple, think Microsoft. Those are logos that whenever you see them, you immediately think of the company. Color schemes also work because they evoke emotions and shape perceptions. Different color schemes can be used strategically to convey specific brand attributes and values. For example, vibrant and energetic colors may be associated with youthful and dynamic brands, while muted tones may invoke a sense of sophistication or elegance. Of course, taglines, that's going to be something that's memorable, and it is a powerful tool for enforcing a brand's message. Think "Just Do It." Everybody knows what "Just Do It" means. That is the Nike tagline. Whether or not you like Nike or don't like Nike, when somebody says "Just do it," the Nike symbol pops into your head. So this condenses the essence of a brand into a concise, catchy phrase, and it leaves a lasting impression in the mind of a consumer. Finally, the personality. Just like individuals, your brand, your business will have its own personality. A brand's personality defines the way it communicates with the audience members. It influences the tone, the style, and the voice used in your marketing materials by creating a consistent and relatable brand experience. So, brand strategies, the art of standing out. So creating a successful brand requires a strategic approach that aligns with a company's goals and resonates with that target market. Of course, we have talked about that a couple of times already in this video, but we want to know, how do you make sure that your brand stands out in a sea of competitors? Let's just explore a couple of key components in the brand strategy. Defining what makes you special. Defining your brand is like crafting a unique identity. It involves clarifying your mission, your vision, and your USP, or unique selling proposition, and core values. Understanding what sets your brand apart, you can create a strong foundation for future branding efforts and set yourself apart from all competition. Again, think Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola has done a fantastic job of setting themselves apart from the competition. They have a very vibrant red with white lettering. It's the same across all the board. You never see them use a different lettering to spell out Coca-Cola. You never see a different red, unless it's like a special edition, but that very seldom happens. But their cans, their messaging, their logo, all of that stuff remains consistent, so that whenever they give their USP, their core values, their mission, their vision, etc., those things stand out and set themselves apart from the competition. So that whenever you're looking for that soda for your party, your eye moves towards Coca-Cola. So positioning. So brand positioning is all about identifying anything unique or differentiated in the market position that resonates with your target audience. So this is going to require a deep understanding of your customer segments, as well as your competitors' strengths and weaknesses. So here's a very good example of a strong positioning statement. For athletes and the physically active, Nike is the premier brand that offers the most innovative and high-performance products. So Nike is a premier brand, and it offers innovation and high-performance products. That stands out to the athletes that want to be at the top, the ones that want to be at the NCAA Division I, in the NBA, in the MLB, or in the NHL or the NFL. It's going to stand out to them as the premier choice, and if they get that premier choice with the innovation and performance, they too are going to be better performing and more innovative in their field as well. So by crafting a compelling brand positioning statement like the one above, businesses can effectively communicate their value proposition to their target audience. They can stand out in the crowded marketplace. So this requires a combination of market research, creative messaging, and a deep understanding of what sets your brand apart. Brand equity. So brand equity might not be exactly what you think it means. So brand equity refers to the intangible value of the brand possesses due to its reputation, customer perception, and overall brand awareness. So it's essentially a measurement of the brand's strength and to the extent of which customers or consumers are willing to pay a premium for its product or service. Think Apple. Their brand equity is beyond understanding. People are willing to pay $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 for a particular item from Apple because that brand has been able to set itself apart with reputation and perception and overall brand awareness. So by building a strong brand equity, it enhances a customer's loyalty and helps drive sustainable business growth. Again, Coca-Cola, Apple, Nike, Under Armour, they have all managed to do this very well. So in building a brand, some of the steps include building a brand by a step-by-step process, beginning with an understanding of your target market and end with maintaining the brand's relevance over time. And this process includes defining your brand's identity, creating a compelling brand story, launching the brand, and continually nurturing it and evolving it. Some guidelines are to really just set some rules and standards to ensure that there's consistency in your brand's representation across various marketing channels, meaning that as you go from email marketing to content marketing to social media marketing to pay-per-click, all of your typography, color schemes, logos, all of that stuff is going to be used in a cohesive manner so that you can have a recognizable brand image regardless of what outlet you are utilizing to market at that time. And then, of course, management is going to encompass all of the strategies and tactics that are aimed at maintaining and enhancing a brand's reputation and equity. This includes actively monitoring the brand's perception, addressing customer feedback or social listening, protecting a brand's asset, and conducting regular brand audits to ensure that there is continued alignment. And then staying ahead with effective branding. All right, so mastering the art of branding can really help a business position themselves as an industry leader, establish deep connections with customers, and create lasting impressions in a competitive market. But to effectively brand isn't just about creating a logo or a slogan. It's about crafting a unique identity that resonates with your target audience and consistently delivers on that identity through every touch point. So by building a strong brand, you can set yourself apart from the competition, build trust, and create a loyal following. And this trust and loyal following will be the support that your business needs for years to come. And with the right branding strategy, you can achieve all of this and more.